The land of a certain rich man yielded cash abundantly into his bank accounts around the world. He could hardly believe his luck to be alive at such a time as this, the very pinnacle of an energy boom. But the news was not good. Every paper he opened told him that his relentless drive to acquire wealth by extracting fossil fuels would lead to the destruction of human life on Earth within 100 years. Every climate scientist he spoke to, oh, except for the few he paid to deny the evidence, told him the same thing. And these people were a whole lot cleverer than he was. They devoted their lives to understanding the problem meticulously. But he turned a blind eye to their wisdom and stuffed his ears with the money he was making. But as he lay in bed at night, he said to himself, "But what am I to do? Well, they say I cannot extract any more oil and gas out of the earth, otherwise I will have to sell it, and then people will burn it, and then the planet will become too hot for human life. And if that's true, well, there isn't much time left. And if time is that short, my share price will drop, and that would be a real disaster." So, he redoubled his efforts. He scoured the Earth's pastures green with his dark, satanic drills, pumping and fracking his way to more and more, securing his future with billions of tons of deadly carbon. "Be still, my soul," he said to himself. "You have identified staggering reserves of fossil fuels to keep you in business for years to come. Eat, drink, and above all, be merry. I mean, really, all this doom and gloom." But the nations of the world united against him. Those with enough, as well as the poor, along with the great company of scientists. Even God himself. And they said to him, "You selfish fool. This very night your life is required of you, not to mention the lives of millions of other species on the planet. And when you're gone, all of these unburnable fossil fuel reserves, whose will they be, eh? As for the riches of your heart, wisdom, generosity, compassion, you don't have many reserves there to draw on as you breathe your last. Your soul is bust, you fossil fuel fool." In truth, the rich man had never really stopped to think about the possibility of an afterlife in these terms. He'd always secretly hoped that when sea levels rose, his personal fortune would buy him a gated mansion on top of a very high mountain next to a handy supermarket, or a seat on a rocket to Mars.